Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to Zen-TAROT. My name's Julie. I am going to do a pick a card reading for you all today. I can't wait to get into this. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If any of you would like a personal reading from me, I am open for those. I'll leave that information in the description box below. And yeah, let's take a look here. For group number one, we have got the Phoenix Rising. I am using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Guides today to choose your pile here. So we have got the Phoenix Rising for group number one. Group number two, we've got the Sea Serpent. We've got that watery energy coming through here. And group number three, we've got the Unicorn, the mythical unicorn. So take a look at all three cards, see which one is really resonating with you. I will put the timestamps in the description box below, and I will see you over at the reading. Hello to everyone who chose the Phoenix. Welcome. Let's get into your reading. The Phoenix is the representative of the first chakra. So it's all about grounding, all about the root chakra, feeling grounded, feeling earthy, connecting with Mother Earth Gaia. So yeah, let's see what kind of energy is with you. Our first card we're going to get for Up in the Ether is a Moon Oracle card. So Spirit, we are looking at group number one. For the Phoenix rising here. What messages do you have for group number one for the Phoenix? A time for healing, the balsamic moon. Look at this. A time to heal yourself, heal those wounds, kind of go back and lick the wounds here. You've been through something. You're leaving your past behind, really, with Phoenix. That's what it represents. You're ready. You're ready to burn it away. You're ready to leave it behind. And that means healing. That means forgiveness. That means soothing waters now to kind of burn out that fire, or at least sizzle it down, simmer it down here. So prosperity lies ahead. Look at this, the new moon in Taurus. Beautiful, beautiful grounding. Taurus is an earth energy here, all about grounding, all about that Empress energy, and connecting with Mother Earth Gaia. I love this. It's like you're going off grid, or you're out camping and you're just really living off the land, living off the riches of the earth here. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. You're escaping the rat race, escaping all the chaos that's been shoved down our throats here. You're just letting that burn away. It's like, I've already lived there. I'm just going to move away. I'm going to go somewhere else here. So you're kind of fleeing, letting go of the past. That's beautiful. Let's see, I want to take a look at the Osho ZEN-TAROT. Let's take a look at the Osho advice, Master Osho, up in the ether. What do you have to say for group number one? Well, trust this feeling to reconnect with Mother Earth, to get back to basics here, to get back to what's important here. There's a lot of distraction up in the ether. A lot going on, just energy and astrology, astrological wise. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. You're feeling like you're in this washing machine. That's how I'm feeling here. So yeah, just roll with it. Just go with it here. So yeah, beautiful. Trust the universe. Trust that this is all for purpose here. Slowing down. Yes. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice to just slow it down? You've been really pushed here. You've been pushed to this moment of letting go, of rising up. So yeah, time to slow it down. Slow down. Going too fast. Got to make the moment last now. Let's see. Let's look at the Lightseers Tarot. That felt like a very kind of Phoenix Rising deck for me. So let's take a look at the mind space. I want to see what is going on in the mind space of someone who's feeling very grounded, very earthy, very ready to get back to basics, ready to get back to the roots of things, and living off kind of the land. Let's see what's going on in the mind space. What is going on in your mind space, group number one? Page of Pentacles, this is all about balance with you and slowing it down, not maybe going for that instant gratification anymore. You're looking at the long term. You're looking at a future that looks very bright to you now. So for others, it seems like everyone is seeing this kind of dark, scary future. Not for you. Group number one, you have this very clear vision of hope ahead of you, and it has to do with the resources of the earth. You're counting on the resources of the earth. So that's just making you very, very grounded. You're not caught up in all the fear. You're not caught up in all the what ifs. and just looking at it one day at a time. There's nothing really we can do about it. So I'm just going to enjoy my riches. I'm going to enjoy Mother Earth and what is abundance to me. Abundance, the definition of abundance is having exactly what you need when you need it. It's not having too much of something and not having not enough of something here. So you're coming into this real abundance with Mother Earth Gaia. Beautiful. All right. Well, what else? What else? This to me is like planning. It's like the long term. It's like digging in the well for the long term. It's not instant gratification and then having the water dry up in a few years. That's not what you're all about. That's not what you're looking at here. You're looking at much longer term here. So I love that. Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck, some kind of brilliant idea or bright idea. This is all about your fire and your grounding at the same time. Mother Earth Gaia and the fire really merging together here. So yeah, some kind of bright idea coming into the mind space. What else in the mind space for group number one? What else? Ace of Cups. Wow. This is your heart's fulfillment. This is what you've desired, what you've dreamed of here. So you're having to say goodbye to the past for this transformation. This is about transformation for you. Phoenix is all about transformational energy here, but it signifies freedom from the past. Freedom from the past. The Phoenix, the first chakra, that root chakra is where we carry all of our heaviest karma. It builds up like lead in our belly, these heavy karmic lessons that you've been going through here. So there's just some lead in the belly that you're freeing yourself of. You're getting the fire so hot, the desire so hot that it's just burning that lead away. It can't compete with this fire burning in your belly here. So that is absolutely transformative. It's transformative energy, and it's the butterfly emerging now. You've been in the cocoon, and then instead of letting it dry up and peel away so that you could fly out of it, you've burned it up. You don't want to remember. You want no memories of your past. You don't care how you got here. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Wow. All right. What are the challenges in the mind space for group number one? What are the challenges, Spirit, for group number one? Group number one, what's the challenge? Three of Pentacles here. Look at this teamwork. It might be a challenge to be working with others here, because maybe they're working with old systems, or they're working with old ideas or old patterns that they fall back into, and it's just go time for you. You can't do that. You're not seeing the yellow light here. You're just you're on go. You can't follow the old rules. Wow. Look at this with the world on the bottom of the deck here. Wow. Closing out this big cycle. This has been a big closure for you. Big closing out of old patterns, old systems, old beliefs. You can't follow a old rule book when the game has changed, and you're just in your mind, the game has changed. This is a game changer for you. This transitional, this transformational energy coming to you, it's a game changer. Changes everything. You're not following. I'm picturing the game Twister for some reason. Is that the one where you're on the floor and you're trying to hit maybe because of the circles here, because you're trying to put your hand on a green and you get all entangled with each other. And it's just how I'm feeling like your past has been with the decisions that have come about. People judging your decisions without knowing the choices you had in front of you. You only had this little area you could put that in, right? That thought, that emotion, that rule book in there here. So things got all entangled, got all intertwined, and you're breaking free of that by fire here. It's just like by your desire alone, it's burning through the rest. It's burning through the things that entangled you. To end out that cycle, to start something brand new in the thoughts here, in the mind space. Wow, with the Queen of Cups. It's not all about the mind with you. This moving, it's like this first chakra here, it's bouncing back and forth between the root chakra and the heart chakra here. There's this energy, this ping pong energy that's hitting your heart every time the thought comes in. It's like you're reaching for the better feeling thought. You're reaching for the better feeling. And that changes everything. Yes. You did it. You got it. You understand it. You understand the law of attraction here. All right, let's see what's in the heart space. I want to take a look at your emotions since we've seen so many emotional cards with you, along with this very brilliant fire. So yeah, let's take a look at the emotions. Let's take a look at the heart space. I have to take a peek at what the time is because my timer is not working. Okay, excuse me, 9:22 in. Okay, let's take a look at the heart space. Let's take a look at the heart space, at the emotions for group number one. Spirit, tell me about the heart space for group number one. Tell me about the heart space. Oh, the Seven of Pentacles. Look at this. It's all about grounding. Again, it's all about Mother Earth Gaia and you planting the right seeds now to have them germinate. You're just feeding them the right things. You're talking yourself. The way you're talking to yourself is the right words. It's the right emotions to invoke here. You're very soothing to yourself very much. Forgiving yourself here. It's part of letting go. It's part of letting go of the past here is forgiveness. So that is really, really beautiful. Group number one, this is really about your determination to win, your determination to get out of that cocoon, to get out of that bubble you feel like you've been in. This is about bursting through. I'm thinking of Willy Wonka at the end where he makes the right decision. He puts the gobstopper back on the table in front of him, and they get into the elevator and there's a glass ceiling and they're going to hit that glass ceiling and they're going to hit that glass ceiling, and Charlie's just in awe of this, and they burst through the glass ceiling. They burst through into the ether here, into the possibilities, into the unknown of what's next. I mean, you're just dying to see what's next. Wow, group number one. Well, what's next? I can't wait to see. All right, tell me more about the heart space for group number one. Look at you leaving the burdens behind. It's the only way you can do it. And there's that Page of Swords. Some kind of message coming in here. It brings a little bit of resistance for you at first in the heart space, but it means it's allowing you to really let go. And it means freedom from your past here. So eureka. I mean, big, brilliant changes coming to you. It's just, yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's just this whole new arena to walk into, this whole new side of it, this brilliant way here for you. Wow. And look at you go. Look at you go with the Ten of Wands. You're just really letting go. Ten of Wands is about walking away from the baggage, letting go of the baggage. But see, I still see you carrying a few things forward here. You didn't let go of everything. Maybe there were some people or some things that you have to bring with you. We all do. We all have these precious little mementos and relationships that we can't completely close the book on. So there's an open book, still some emotion there, of course. All right, tell me more. Tell me what your advice is in the heart space for group number one, the start over. You're starting over. You're starting over. Oh, wow. Look at this with the double energy here. Oh my goodness, this has had a hold on you. Yeah, had a real hold on you. The earthly temptations, the things that ground us in the first place, but then keep us anchored. It turned on you. It turned on you as it always does. It always does. The promise of instant gratification always has that backlash, has that consequence. Somebody's got to pay the piper, right? And usually it's us when we get too caught up in the instant gratification. Yeah. Wow. Group number one. This is a real transformation, a letting go of the need to be seen, of the need to be heard, of the need to change anyone but yourself here. You're really letting go of the addictions, the things that whisper in our ear that you can't do it without me, or that this, win at all cost. Yeah. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, you had to come across the devil here, the energy of that. The Hermit. Wow, it got dark. It got really, really dark. That's what this is telling me here. It got really hard, really, really hard for you to get out of the quicksand. It was actually a quicksand. It was a promise that this was going to make you feel better, that this was going to work, that this was going to be worth your time here or be worth your energy here. And it sucked you in. It was seriously the thing that grounded you, the very thing that made you achieve something or do something or feel really good about you just really anchored you in. It just was a trap. That's the word I was looking for. It was a trap. It was a trap that you escaped. It's like the movie. I'm thinking of that horror movie Saw, right? You just went innocently into this room. It's like, I'm thinking of Ray Charles. You don't want no part of this, right? It's just you innocently walked into a room. What is that? Everyone was having fun, or everyone was doing it, or it's just that trap that we are all faced with. There's a decision. Do I want to try this? Do I want to try this? And bam, bam, you did. Like I have done, and it was a trap all along. You can't get out of that room now. It just holds you hostage until you find a way to break free. There are clues around. The clues come in with the Page of Swords here. So there are clues to this that you can put together, that you are smart enough, that you wouldn't be in this in the first place if you weren't smart enough to get out of it here. So you do find a way out. You do find the signals, the signs, the way out, and it's burning it away. It's transformational energy, that you don't need that that I'm not going to die without that. I can survive without that. And that's the big lie crusher here, is putting it into irrelevancy. You don't mean enough to me to bring along on my journey now forward. I don't need you. I can be deserted on an island, and I'm not going to detox. I'm not going to go through withdrawals because I let you go long before that. I'm strong enough to do this. So beautiful, beautiful transformational energy. This came to you in a sign, in a dream, in a conversation with the earth angel that was sent to you to tell you these words, that you are good enough, that you are worthy, that you don't have to make a deal with the devil to succeed here. Yeah, that was the eureka and the revelation that set you free. Let's take a look at the physical body, group number 1, at the foundation. Let's take a look at the foundation for you. Tell me about the foundation for group number 1. Tell me about the foundation. I think I see that Empress. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Death and Rebirth, the Empress, and the King of Cups. I wanted to take all of these because they fell out kind of upside down. Like, this is your underbelly energy here. These are the things that have kind of pushed you forward or made you feel like you had to strive for more here. Look at this beautiful, beautiful rebirth. Death and rebirth in the foundation of this Phoenix rising. Like, this was the moment. This was the moment you knew, I can do this. I can do this on my own. I don't need that assistance. I don't need your help here. It's just, you had to literally tell it, I don't need your help. I don't need your help. It's just this severing of the cord, this cutting of the cord. And using Mother Earth, Gaia's real medicine. You found out what the real medicine is. I can eat a cocoa leaf and have the same effects as the chemical, the man-made chemical here. So yeah, using the real magic, the real medicine. It feels like you had to go on some kind of island to get here. It really, really does. You had to go really deep into that core, into that root chakra, into the depths of your soul here to trigger this rebirth, because you were trapped. You didn't know what to do. It really was like a horror movie where I don't see an escape. This is going to win. This is going to take me out. I have no power over this. And that understanding, like surrendering, like yourself, I think this is like the power of AA, right? Surrender it to a higher power. It's just what you did. You surrendered it to the light, and you gave it over. You gave it over. Let it go. Gave it to God here. That was the moment that sparked this fire. It sparked something within you down in the depths of your belly here. It sparked something that just was a glimmer. It was just a flicker at first. I can see this real small flicker down there and all the sludge and all the quicksand and all that devil energy of, you're going to do that again. Just one, you're bored. Why not? Well, who cares, right? This devil talk, this negative energy about yourself that nobody cares, that they're going to let you kill yourself because they don't care, right? So every pill, every cigarette, it sounds, like I'm judging, and I'm not. I'm a smoker. I've been addicted. right? I get this. And I don't think you can have this kind of transformational energy without it. Honestly, if you're not down in that quicksand, having to fight for your life, having to fight to get out of it, how would you understand what I'm talking about? You wouldn't. This wouldn't be resonating with you. So yeah. So this is all about your rebirth, about your transformational energy, about your transmutation of this energy, and really using that as your fire to rise above it, to see the bigger picture of your life, to see the bigger understandings here, and trusting, taking that big trust ball into the unknown, because what's known is gone to you. That's the past. That's the history. That's what got you here. So into the unknown for you, into the beautiful, sweet ignorance. Ignorance really is bliss here, group number one. It really is, because you are taking a step into the unknown. It's the fool's journey. What's next? Now that you've conquered the devil here, that thing that you didn't think you could live without. And sometimes that is a person. Sometimes that is codependency and enabling and feeling just so attached to life and the attachments it brings, the earthly attachments, right? Money can be such a trap because you got so much to lose. It's like the millionaires freaking out right now because they got a lot to lose. And the rest of us are like, oh, all right, well, I don't have much to lose, right? It's not until you got nothing to lose that you've got everything to gain. And that's what this story is, group number one. So I'm with you. I got nothing to lose but go into the light now, because I have seen the dark and it's not fun there. And I don't want to live there. And I don't want to live here in this chaos and in this earthly attachment where money is the God here. I don't want that. It's not my God. A room full of money is not going to feed me and my family. It's not going to make me laugh and cry and yearn for more. I'm done with this. I'm done with this win at all costs. Let's all win. Let's all unite. And I can see that you are with me here. So yes, love it. All right. On the bottom of the deck, still that Ace of Swords here. So still this brilliant idea, this brilliant transformational energy came to you. And you go be all you can be here, because this is truly transformational energy for you, just burning it all away, burning that past away. And beautiful. I'm with you. Let's do this. Group number one. All right. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And share it if you think it'll help someone. And I'll see you over at my Zodiac readings. Hopefully I try to do one a day. I get your sign out probably every couple weeks. So thank you. I'll tune in with you soon. Hey there, group number two. Let's get into your reading. You have chosen the Sea Serpent. So this is all about our emotions and the second chakra. Let's take a look. A Moon Oracle card. Let's take a look at the moon energy for group number two. What is going on? Let's take a group. I'm not going to speak. Moon Oracle card. Group number two. Oh my. Let's see. A time for healing. Oh, the balsamic moon. I think this came out in group number one, but all about healing. Letting those cool waters of self-forgiveness wash over you here. So group number two, beautiful. Be bold and make the first move, the cardinal moon. Wow. Spirit kind of nudging you forward, giving you that shoulder forward, right? When you're in a crowded place and your friend sees someone over across the room that you might like, and they give you that kind of nudge right toward them. That's what I'm feeling like Spirit's doing with you, just giving you that kind of nudge in the right direction for healing here. Let's get an Osho ZEN-TAROT card for Up in the Ether for group number two. Spirit, tell me about group number two. What is going on? Ooh, success. Look at this. More confirmation to go. It's go time for you. Group number two. Spirit, really lighten up that sacral chakra for you. Success ahead. Leo energy coming in. Wow. Comparison is the thief of joy. Look at this. Group number two, you've been comparing yourself too long, seeing where others are at. You know what? It's the only card that is upside down in the deck, but We're going to leave it upright because it means you're done with this. You're walking away from it. You're not going to compare yourself to others any longer. It just makes you feel small, and it's just never attainable to try to be someone else or emulate someone else. It just ends in failure. So yeah, just be you. Just be you. You got this. You are the perfect person for this. Spirit knows it, or they would not be nudging you forward. Again, I'm feeling this kind of, yeah, go for it. Go for it. All right, let's see what's on the mind. What are you thinking about group number 2? Let's see. Let's take a look. I've got the Tarot of Oppositions. It felt like a really good emotional deck to use, since this seems to be about the emotional body here. So let's take a look at the mind space for group number 2. Tell me what group number 2 is thinking about, Spirit. Group number 2. Group number 2, what are you thinking about? Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. You're thinking about your abundance, your money, your finances here. Are you strong enough? Are you stable enough? Are you secure enough? Yeah, feeling worthy here. I like that. I like that with the Ace of Pentacles in the mind space. What else? What else in the mind space for group number 2? Look at this, the Eight of Wands coming out and the Knight of Pentacles. Boy, it's been a tough journey. It's just like almost like this quest for the money has gotten in your way here. It's gotten, you're trying to defend it, hold on to it here with the Eight of Wands, standing your ground, but really just trying to reach for it, just trying to grab it. It's almost like I'm seeing the someone in the bridesmaids party just going for that bouquet to be the next one married, like stepping over bodies to do so, like going for a win at all cost kind of thing here. So either you're feeling like this, like there's something that's needed before you can step into the real you, or before you can get into the next phase or do the next thing here. You're feeling like you don't have enough, or you're not worthy, or you haven't shown your worthiness to someone yet. It's like, yeah, but they don't know how great I am yet. And that's getting in your way, because then you start triggering thoughts of insecurity here. Well, yeah, well, maybe I'm not that great. Right? You don't have to prove yourself to anyone here, is what Spirit wants to say. Go for it. Go for it. Just be you. Don't prepare. Don't practice. Don't script this. Don't script this. You got to go improv here, because if you don't, you're going to stumble. You're going to stumble on the words that you think you're supposed to say here. So you just got to really bring it from the heart, bring it from the that sacred place within you here, and let the words flow. This is about channeling and trusting yourself without over preparing. You're over analyzing. You're getting in that paralyzation phase because you're over analyzing it. You can't think of all outcomes. You can't predict all questions here. I'm thinking of this game show on Hulu. It's fantastic, with Rob Lowe, called The Floor. And everyone comes with their own category, right? I use tarot cards as my example here because, I know I have a basic understanding of the old tarot wisdom, right? Of what each card means at their fundamentals. So my category would be tarot cards, and I'm on the floor with 100 other people in my categories, tarot cards, to defend it. And I know tarot cards. I've studied tarot cards. You get up there, you're up against somebody else's category. I'm not going to know anything about, engineering, and the first question about tarot cards is who invented the tarot cards? Well, I don't know that. I thought you were going to ask me about the Ace of Pentacles, right? Can I phone a friend? So you're over preparing, you're over analyzing, you're overthinking this. You are absolutely overthinking this. That's what Spirit wants to say to you. You're overthinking this. Tell me more, Spirit. What's your advice in the mind space for group number 2? The Four of Cups. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. I love this Four of Cups. You're just waiting for the right moment. You're biding your time here. So that's beautiful. But don't wait too long. Don't wait too long, group number 2, or otherwise your brain is going to start triggering thoughts of overwhelmment and unworthiness here. So you're going to find all the reasons of why you should wait, right? It's a form of procrastination. But you are biding your time. You're waiting for the right moment. You feel like you have something... like you want somebody to see something. You would like to put that on your resume, but you're wondering, is this too soon? Am I showing my cards too soon here? There's this question, is it do I reveal all at once, or do I hold back? Do I hold back this information and then prove it to them, like the 90-day probation period? And Spirit is saying you got to go in hard and hot now. You got to show them what you have. Don't tell them what you have, show them what you have. There it is. Show them what you have here. whether that be in a relationship, whether that be at the workplace, whether that be in a friendship. It's time to stop talking about it. That's stumbling you up because it's kind of scripted in you. You have this fallback script that you're going to, and the words are falling short, falling shallow because they're not. It's like when that old voicemail that on my telephone, I have this voicemail that's 20 years old. I hear the youngerness in my voice. I hear the naivety in my voice, right? It's just time to upgrade that voicemail. It's time to upgrade that resume. It's time to be who you are now instead of pretending you're still the same person that you were yesterday. There's no growth there. There's no expansion there. So you're holding on to that past kind of identity. Spirit's saying, you gotta let that go. You're so different now. You gotta polish up the resume, speak the truth, because the truth is what people are looking for here. And so if you're hiding who you are, they're going to pick up on that and they're going to feel like you're hiding something, and it's going to backfire. Look at this with the star energy on the bottom of the deck. That Aquarius energy of be who you are. Let the miracle be you. You are the miracle here. You don't have to fudge the numbers. You don't have to make it up. You don't have to put the mask on. That is just because you saw somebody else do it and it worked for them. And so I'm going to try that. It worked for so-and-so. And Spirit is saying, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. That's their way. We all have our own very, very, very unique way here. So yeah, I love that. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the heart space. Let's take a look at the emotions for you, for the Sea Serpent group here. Let's take a look at the heart space. Tell me about the heart space. What are you feeling? What are you feeling? Group number 2, what are you feeling? The Devil. And it came out in reverse. Yeah, you're feeling trapped in this. You're feeling trapped in your own thoughts here, that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy, that you're not ready, that you haven't prepared here. It's the devil energy. It's the devil always to me is the lie in our ears that you can't do it without me. You can't do it without me. Look at the opposite of this. Look at the freedom of the devil energy. The devil can be very, very freeing because you know who you are. You're facing those fears, those dark places, those feelings of envy, those feelings of jealousy, those feelings of inadequacy. You're facing those. So that's the perfect place to start. It's the only place to start is to recognize the contrast, recognizing that you are comparing yourself to others, and this is my journey to have. And did you know there are people comparing themselves to you? Did you know that? Because it's true. There are people that you have walked by, that you have come in contact with, that you have had conversations with, that are envious of you here. So that devil energy, that green-eyed monster is going to go on forever and ever and ever. It's time to turn your attention away from that, to turn your attention inward and your value and your worthiness and your voice, and go improv, go from the gut, go from the belly here. And yeah, that will really, really rid you of your insecurities here and that doubt. You got to kick that out. What else in the heart space? What else in the heart space for group number 2? Ooh, the 9 of Cups in the upright. Look at this. Now you are getting it here. It's time to be of service here. It's time to give to others here. It's time to compliment others. Find something good. Find something good in another and point it out here. It's the only way to beat that devil energy that wants you to be envious and jealous, because it holds you back into that procrastination mode, that one day I'm going to be ready. One day that's going to be me. And that one day just keeps getting further and further and further and further out. It keeps you trapped in your own desires here, your own spilled cups, rather than trying to give that away here. Here, I've got 1 cup, I've got 1 flower. I'm going to give that to you here, right? So, because I have enough confidence. I have enough confidence to give you a compliment. That's what that says. Beautiful. I've got some spilled cups. I've got them too, but it's not my primary focus. It's not what I'm focused on. I'm focused on what I am abundant in, what I am skillful in, what I am talented in, because we all have our very, very much unique talents here. I mean, there are how many card readers on YouTube, right? Telling their stories, telling their translations, telling you what they're seeing here. I love their perspective. I love to see what they see in the cards here. It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing because it's like reading a book to me. It's absolutely like reading a book. Look at the 2 of Pentacles. You're really balancing this. You're in this kind of balancing act now. Let's see what the challenge is in the emotions. Let's see what the challenge is for group number 2. Group number 2 with the sea serpent. Knight of Swords. Wow, look at that. Rushing in really, really fast now. But see, this is the problem. You're trying to rush in to prove a point that you don't have all the facts with because you read it somewhere else or you saw it somewhere else or it worked for someone else, and it's going to trip you up. It's absolutely going to trip you up. Don't get stuck in that. Don't fall for it. It's like I'm picturing that movie with Will Smith where he's the matchmaker, right? He's the matchmaker. He feeds the words to the people who are going on dates, or what was the French movie about this, right? They're not your words. They're not your words. They're not portraying who you are. And even if it worked, so what are you going to do down the line when you're trying to speak words that are not yours, and you're still trying to portray someone, and this actor in your mind, because it's not you, is gonna fall short of the words. You're gonna slip out. You're gonna slip out here. So you may as well come out now. You may as well come out now and be your true authentic self here in that job interview, in that first date. Reveal it all. Reveal, this is who I am. This is who I am. Just put it out there, and put it out there. Don't hold it back because your fear of self-judgment, or your fear of judgment here, because you are judging yourself. That's where that's coming from. That's how you would think. That's what you would think. That's how you would feel. You're inserting your perception onto someone else, and they have their own perception as well. It's the difference between perception and perspective. All right, Spirit, what's your advice? What is your advice? Who's the Three of Cups? Look at this. Look at this. It's time to celebrate. It's time to be you here, whether you're all alone, whether you're in a big group of people, no matter where you are, bloom where you are. Enjoy the riches around you. There is so much abundance around you, especially in Mother Earth Gaia. I see, look at the opposite, this dried out kingdom here, this always looking further, always the happiness is just beyond these weeds. If I could just pull these weeds, that's where my happiness is. That's where it will be shown to me, right? And this person is just like, yeah, I'm going to sit out here and drink my coffee and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful terrace, because in my perspective, this is the best possible outcome. So yeah, I am rich. I am abundant. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see what's in the foundation, in the physical. We took a look at the mind space. We took a look at the heart space. Let's take a look at the body. Let's take a look at the body and the foundation for group number 2. Foundation for Sea Serpent energy here. Ace of Swords in the upright. I really, really love this. You're forging through. You're forging through something. You've got 2 aces here. Ace of Pentacles in the mind space, and Ace of Swords in the physical here. And swords are all about our words, our communication. You're pushing through, even though it's uncomfortable. These might be uncomfortable conversations here where you just want to swallow those words. You just want to suck them back. I've been in that position, right? You're just sitting in that interview and they're asking you a question. You're just like, oh, do I tell them the truth, or do I tell them what I think they want to hear? Spirit is saying in this moment, sometimes it is better to tell people what they want to hear, but in this moment, and you're going to know what this moment is, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Just put it out on the table. Let it be known, because if you hide it, that's going to be what trips people up. That's what's going to get you terminated later on, because it's going to be found. Everything, the truth is always found. Don't forget that. It's always found. You can delay it. You can procrastinate it. You can try to keep up the lie. It just makes you nervous and edgy and not yourself anyway. And it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. So yeah, this is about the truth, nothing but the truth here. And judge me. It might hurt. It might be very, very uncomfortable. And you got to push through it. You just got to push through it. You got this. You got this. You're stronger than you think you are. So let's see what else. What else is in the foundation, in the daily, What else is in the daily? Queen of Pentacles, I like that. and the Queen of Swords. Wow, you got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, don't let that thinking that someone is wiser than you, or someone's done a better job, or someone's worked harder because they have more money than you. Don't let that get in your way. The Queen of Swords is the storyteller. The Queen of Swords is the beautiful maestro of the words here, of the music, of the feelings of it all. This is all about your emotions. Don't forget the sea serpent is a very, very watery energy here. So this is about your emotions. This is about the feeling in your gut when you're just feeling like, oh my God, I got to say this and it's going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. And that's the truth. It hurts you more than it hurts them. That's the truth. You think they're going to react a certain way, and so you're projecting your own fears, your own anxieties onto them. They are not going to react the way you would react here. So yeah. The Queen of Pentacles shows that you're feeling like they know more because they're more successful in your eyes. Again, it's in your eyes here. So don't forget that you are the Queen of Swords. You are the master of communication. You know how to do this. You're just going to let it flow. Just let it flow. This is a trickle up. This is a trickle up thing for you, group number 2. Let it trickle up from the belly, from the watery, from the sacral chakra here. Let it trickle up through the solar plexus chakra, through the heart chakra, through the throat, right into the throat chakra, and just open your mouth and let it flow. Let the words flow. They will flow. It's going to come right back down and soothe your soul. It's like I'm picturing those waterfall drinks with all the champagne glasses, and just it's a trickle up at first, and then it just flows right back. It's just such a return of the soothing forgiveness energy onto you. This is beautiful. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. This is you standing in your true, authentic light, even though it's uncomfortable, even though you don't want to say these words, and they're just flowing out of you. You just getting these, they're going to punish me, they're going to fire me, they're going to break up with me, you have all of these scenarios going on, and it's completely opposite of what you're thinking here, because you told the truth, because it was earth shattering to them that someone in the world could tell the truth still, right? It's just, that was the clincher, that was the trick, that was the answer. Correct. You don't have to phone a friend here. That's it. Oh God, it's Willy Wonka. The answer was there with you all along. You had to put that gobstopper back on the counter there, right? It's just, you had to tell the truth. Willy Wonka's been showing up for me today. All right, let's see. What is your advice, Spirit? What is your advice in the physical, in the foundation for group number 2? What's your advice? What is your advice for group number 2? Group number 2. 3 of Pentacles in the upright, and the moon. Look at this in the upright here, letting that healing, those healing waters wash over you with just such forgiveness, such love, such understanding. Real success. This is success. This is what it was all about. I can't believe I was jealous of someone that maybe had more money than me. Like, that means nothing to me. It means nothing to me. I am the success. I was the miracle all along here. It's just absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful ending to this, with this watery Pisces energy washing over it all. With the 3 of Pentacles, again, dedication. It's just really, you have a plan now. You have a plan to move forward with, without the jealousy, without the pettiness. You're just really leaving that behind. It's just like, you know what? Spirit is saying, don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. I've been barking up the wrong tree with my pettiness here, and I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go. The idea that money is the end all. It doesn't define who I am. It's not my character. It's not my integrity. So I'm going to go in with the truth, because that's all I got, and that is the right answer. It's like ding, 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 ding. That is the right answer. When someone asks you, let's say you're living in your van and you're going in for a job interview, and you don't want them to know you don't have an address, you don't have a place like this, and so you have this inclination to say, give your friend's address or give your parents' address here, and Spirit is saying, don't do that. Be honest. Yeah, I'm living down in a van down by the river because I'm working 2 jobs and I can't afford an apartment, and that is the right answer. That is what triggers this employer, this place, this person to say, wow, look how strong you are. Look at what you have overcome with this devil in your heart here, that all of us have had to overcome at some point or another here. And yeah, you're hired. Or yeah, can we go on a second date? Yeah. Yeah, me too. Me too. And you're like, oh my God, what? What? Beautiful. Beautiful group number 2. I love this reading. Oh, the Pope steps up with the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, not letting the power get in your way, not letting it get to your head now when you do rise up, when you do take over your own life again. You don't have this arrogance about you. You're not telling others, oh yeah, all you got to do. I remember, long time ago, somebody who had a lot of money, a lot of income. I was making hundreds of dollars. They were making thousands of dollars. And they're like, all you got to do is put a couple $100s in the bank every week. And you're just like, oh my God. And what, not eat? Like they had no concept of it. And so you're not going to be like that. You're going to understand. You're going to be that Pope down there in the gutter, putting your hand out going, yeah, I've been there. Where you are, I once was. Where I am, you too shall be. You can rise above this. You can rise above poverty. And it starts with a helping hand, and I'm going to be that helping hand. Beautiful. Yes. All right. Pile number 2. I love this for you. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you think it might help someone, yeah, share it. Share the messages of hope. I'm all for that. So thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you'll join me for your zodiac sign. I try to get those out every couple of weeks for you, for your sign. I try to upload a video a day. And yeah, thank you. I will definitely tune in with you soon. Hello to everyone who chose number 3, the unicorn here. Beautiful, beautiful spirit card from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. All right, let's get into your reading, group number 3. Let's take a look at a moon oracle card. I've got this crazy streak of sun comes in on the morning when I'm doing these on Saturdays because I'm here a little bit later. Usually I'm here at like 5 in the morning because I do my readings before work like a lunatic. All right, let's get you a moon oracle card for group number 3. Group number 3, the unicorn energy, that mystical unicorn. Does it really exist? It's like the question of the divinity itself. I'm always fascinated by the unicorn, by the mythology, because it's the question itself that really fascinates me. So let's take a look at the unicorn, that third eye chakra, the 6th chakra. Let's take a look at a moon oracle card for up in the ether for the unicorn energy here, group number 3. Conclusions are within reach. The full moon eclipse. Yes, look at this. The answer is coming. The end is coming here. So I love that. The full moon eclipse, just that black screen, that black before the brightest dawn, right? The darkest night before the brightest dawn. So beautiful. Time for healing. Yes. Time to go quiet. Time to go silent here. Yes. I love this. Time for healing on the bottom of the deck. Osho ZEN-TAROT card for up in the ether here. Let's get some Osho wisdom for up in the ether for group number 3. Spirit, tell me about group number 3. We are the world. Look at this connection coming in, a different kind of connection, like the hand to hand. I don't know. You're probably nowhere near as old as me, where we did hands across America, right? So one person from the very, very farthest southern point of the United States all the way across. We did this hands across America. It was beautiful. It was beautiful, bringing everyone together physically. Physical touch is so important. And we lose that in this world of technology here. So yeah, it's bringing it back to basics, back to reality here, from the mythical to reality here, that we are all in this together. We are all in the same boat here. We are all one here. So yeah, success on the bottom of the deck. I like that this has come forward a few times throughout these readings here. So yeah, I love this. Leo energy, success ahead, moving in the right direction here. Time to heal it out. I love that spiritual message for you. Just go deep, go silent, go black here. Just go black here and let it all go. Just let it all go for a minute. All right, because you got to let go of those belief systems. You got to let go of those things that you're still holding so tightly to, those patterns, those beliefs, those things that you thought grounded you, and now they're just keeping you kind of trapped here. So let's see what's going on in the mind space. I wanted to use my Everyday Witch Tarot cards because they seem a little bit more whimsical, and the unicorn seemed a little more whimsical to me. So yeah, let's take a look at the mind space. What is going on in the mind space for group number 3? Spirit, tell me about group number 3 here. Tell me about group number 3. Oh, Four of Cups. Look at this. You've been waiting for something, waiting for a new start, waiting for a new beginning, or waiting for some kind of message to come through the door. Maybe that's what this reading is for you. Just that message, that confirmation in the door here that, yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's just like somebody's been calling you or somebody's been trying to get a hold of you. Maybe while you're waiting for it, it just feels like you're missing something. There's a calling out there or a reaching out there that you're not hearing because you're so focused on the Three Cups in front of you, what you have. So it's like, let's say you've lost your job and you're looking at the budget now, you're looking at the monthlies and you're just, oh my God, I've got this, and I've got that in the expenses, right? Income and expenses here. And you're just like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. And somebody's trying to call you, but your phone's on silent and you're so busy figuring out, oh my God, what am I going to do? That the answer is literally right here. Oh, look at this with the Hermit. Yes, go into healing mode is what you got to do here, group number 3. Go into healing mode. Go into Virgo mode. Very much clean out the closets, clean out the clutter, especially in your mind. We are looking in the mind space here. So it's time to clean out the clutter. Clean out it's just, you got too bogged down in the details. You're too bogged down in the details to see this branch over your head here. Let's see, what else in the mind space? What else in the mind space for group number 3? Ooh, look at this. The Sun came out in reverse. Let's leave it in reverse there. And the Three of Cups came out in a little bit of a challenge here. So it's a challenge to get out of your own head. It is a challenge. You have been in your own head for so long. You're just not quite sure how to release that, how to unclog that cork that's in the third eye. It's almost like there's a cork in there that you just have been holding on to. Maybe it's been your protection. Maybe you just didn't want to let anything in. So you were afraid to let go of that. But you were in the process. You're going to let go. The cork has been popped here and it was under pressure. It got under way too much pressure. So some kind of pressure, some kind of thing has been set on your shoulders here, some kind of weight. And it caused so much pressure that the cork that was blocking your third eye, it just popped. You've popped your cork here. It's so beautiful. It's like this unicorn just right in front of people are like, wow, what is this? I'm picturing this. Okay. All right. Well, congratulations. I mean, this is a beautiful birthing of your third eye opening here. You're going to have to wipe the sleep out of it for sure because it's been blocked for a really long time. Look at the Lovers. Oh my God. Even how you're seeing people, your soul contracts, your friendships, your partnerships here. Wow. You're about to see everything differently. There's a big cleansing here, a huge cleansing that's happened here. And it cleansed out the need to get caught up in the details, lost in the details. Really, you were lost in the details here. Wow. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what's your advice in the mind space? For group number 3, what is your advice? What's your advice in the mind space? Oh, look at the star energy. My God, is that beautiful? That miracle coming in. A miracle you can see and hold and taste and touch. It's not just this vision in your mind that keeps you feeling defeated because it's not here yet. It's like you have these visions of what could be or where you want to be, but then the immediate reality hits. It's just like, well, I got to look at reality. But here comes the miracle while you're too busy looking at reality. And don't forget that magic can't get in. It's like, it's reminding me of that veil of grief, right? When you lose someone and you lose someone very, very close, and I'm sending you all my love if that's the case. I know I've been there. And you miss them so much. You just want to smell them again. You want to hear them again. You want to feel them again. You just want one more chance just to really, really feel them again. And you're in such grief. And then, they're there. They're around you. They're right next to you. That energy of trying to get through. I'm right here. But that veil of grief, it will not let it through. It's just incompatible. It's incompatible with seeing your loved ones. It's incompatible with the light here. It's just too much of a resistance. It's a magnet that it cannot penetrate the wall. A spirit cannot penetrate grief. I've realized this as much as we need it at those times. but grief is the mother of transformation. It is the creator of transformation here. Grief is the almighty transformer. So that's what's happening with you. You're just really, really transforming energy, and It's so powerful, so powerful. You're really, really about to get your power back. Four of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. My God, what do we have? A full house here? No, we've got 3 aces, a 4, and a 5. All right, should we bet? Should we bet the house on this energy? I would. I would absolutely bet the house on this energy. And then you got the 4 and the 5 here. I love that. The card of rest and the competition. The competition is over. It's over here. You're holding hands. Something again about physical touch. Physical touch. Look at the holding hands across now. It's just time to hold hands. It's time to, I'm feeling a prayer around the family table, right? We all hold hands. We need this physical touch. You are absolutely moving into something, holding hands, that physical touch. And it changes everything. It changes everything. The Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. If we get the Ace of Swords, I will literally laugh out loud. I mean, that's hilarious. Okay, so let's put this back. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, beautiful energy group number 3 here. It's just so powerful, just so very powerful. All right, we've got to put that there. This I'm just going to put over here somewhere. Let's put that here. Got to put that there. I'm sorry. This is the way Spirit wants me to put it. This is the way I got to put it here. I need this rest. I need this rest right on top here. Okay, so in the heart space, in the emotions, let's take a look at the emotional body for group number 3. What are you feeling? What are you feeling? The Hermit, there is that Virgo energy. I love this. I love this. You got to sweep out the details there. You got to sweep out the looking at what is reality, looking at what you have here. It's so very much blocking you from anything coming in, anything coming in. It's just that star energy. It wants to replenish you. It wants to fill your cup up over and over and over again, but it can't because of your resistance to it, because your resistance is looking at it, looking at it. You're too caught up in it. You're too attached to what is. Let's move into what could be. The unicorn could have existed. It could be. Right? Let's move into what could be. It's going to be the transformation of your life. And what could be is the broom. It's the broom to sweep it all out. Like, what if? Adopt those words into your life. What if? What if? Yeah, look at the wisdom. It's like, yeah, you ask and you shall receive. We're going to tell you about what if. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about that for group number 3. Oh, the 10 of Swords with the upside down and reverse sun here. Oh my God. What are you holding on to? Why are you holding on to this belief that it can never change, that it's always going to be like this? It's always been like this. It's always going to be like this. Nothing is going to change. And you're holding on to this belief. Why? Why are you holding on to that belief? Let it go. Let it go. There's that broom. Sweep it out. Sweep it out. It doesn't fit here any longer. It's just dust. It's just dust. It's turning mucky. It's turning stinky. It's just dust. Stop arguing for your own limitations. Sweep it out the door. Yes. Yes. Be the Virgo. Do you have a Virgo in your life? Virgos are fantastic. My sister is a Virgo, but she comes to my house and she cleans it all out. She puts everything in different places. I can't find a thing after she leaves, but it's so organized. It's so organized. She's never going to use this. You know, she throws out the things. But I love her dearly. And she knows me. She knows me very well. I didn't need it. All right, what's the resistance? What's the resistance? And you don't need this. You don't need this. You don't need this betrayal. It's always going to be like this. Everyone's always going to betray me. Hey, why is my candle not on over there? What is that about? Well, there it goes. It's one of those battery ones, but wow. Well, there's the light. There it is. Let's turn that sun right side up there. Group number 3, because there's the unicorn. There it is. All right, Knight of Cups, some kind of message of love coming to you. We are coming up on Valentine's Day here, and there's always kind of love in the air, everyone feeling a little more sentimental, but it can cause feelings of betrayal. Yeah, I should have my partner here. Yeah, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? It's, again, you're just arguing. You're looking at those 3 cups because no one's there, and you're forgetting to look at the possibilities. You're forgetting to look that you need to be the miracle that you want to see come in here. So, yeah, you got to change your thoughts about that. Anything can happen. Magic can exist. If I allow it to, it can. Beautiful. What's the resistance in the heart space for group number 3? What's the resistance? What's the resistance in the heart space for group number 3? What's the resistance? King of Swords. Some kind of boss figure or some kind of authoritarian figure coming in here and saying, no, you can't believe in that. Here's the facts. Somebody keeps showing you the facts. Somebody keeps showing you what is here. And so it's hard to break that. It's hard to break because you have no argument against it. It is the truth. So yeah, it's like when you're like, yeah, one day, I'm gonna do this, and this person is like, yeah, how are you gonna do that when you can't even pay for your own whatever here? Or, one day I'm gonna have a family. Well, how are you gonna do that? You've never even had a partner. So, they just keep throwing that reality in your face like it's some kind of punishment that you've lived a certain way. And it's just like, yeah, what are your skeletons here? Can we take a look in your book of life here? Yeah, that's what starts cleaning out the closet here for you, group number 3. It's just like getting rid of the judgment here. You've been judging yourself. You've been holding yourself in contempt for what's in front of you for far too long. It's far too long. It's just time to let it go. Time to believe in magic again. Time to believe that things can change, because change is the only constant. And things have changed while you've been looking here. Again, this message is trying to get in. There's a message. There's somebody. There's something. There's an opportunity that has been at your door, but you're so busy looking at what is, or somebody's pointing it out to you. And so you're missing the call. You're missing that because you're so busy looking at what is, what the facts are. I'm going to show you the facts of this. Sometimes things can't be proven by facts. Sometimes you got to go by feeling. Sometimes it's just an intuition to lift your head. Did I hear something? Listen. It's like right when you're, me and my husband do this, we're having this intense conversation and something catches out in the ether, right? This noise, and we both stop talking. It's like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Right? It's just, you need that moment to stop talking. Stop looking at what's wrong. Stop looking at what's wrong. You're just pointing yourself in the direction of the emotion of what's wrong here. You got to look for what's right here. What is right? Let's listen for it, right? If we need that minute, just stop. Like, what's right here? What's right here? Yes, I love that. It's just like, stop. Oh my God. Yeah, that was a figment of my imagination, and it's standing right in front of me. There's a unicorn. I couldn't see it before. It was standing in the door. Had to look up. Spirit, what's your advice in the heart space for group number 3? What is your advice for group number 3? Oh my. Knight of Swords, something coming in. It's just this message that cannot be ignored. I will not be ignored. A Page of Pentacles, it's an offer. It's an offer to bring in more money, to bring in more income, but maybe it doesn't seem like enough to you. Maybe you're like, nah, no, that's not going to, I was making 100 grand. You want to give me 50, but you're not looking at the bonuses, at the revenue that's coming in with that. It's like trying to open a YouTube channel and just living on the advertisements. It's not how it usually works. I mean, I know there's, Mr. Beast or whatever, but usually you need a follow-up. You need to offer private readings. You need to have a membership. You need a club. You need to devote, this is not my primary focus at this time. I work full-time at a very busy law firm, but one day I'm going to retire. I'm going to make this my primary income. I'm going to do that, but there's other ways. There's other ways to do it. There's other streams that come in that you're not seeing because you're looking at some kind of tradition, or you're looking at what somebody told you that maybe somebody told you, yeah, I'm making $100,000 a month on YouTube. And it's just, really, are you? Can I see the spreadsheet? Can I see that? Because, my husband trades the stock market. This happens all the time. We call them gurus online here. Yeah, I banked $1 million. Like, yeah, you'd have been making the news if that happened. Like, it's just not true. It's not true. They're trying to portray it as a truth, and it's not the truth. They're trying to make you feel like they figured it out, like they did it, and it's not true. It's not true. You got 3 aces, reminds them. And you're not there. You get it. So yeah, exactly. Show them the truth. All right, let's see what is in the physical body here going on with group number 3. Let's look at the physical. Let's look at the foundation in the body for group number 3. Ooh, 5 of Cups, letting go of the disappointments, letting go of the resentments, letting go of the betrayals, Really, really, it brings in the golden egg here. It just really allows you to turn your head and see what was there all along here. And it had everything to do with cleaning up your mess, your mess. I'm talking about your mess because you let these words penetrate. You fell for that. We all do. That is the contrast that we all need to break free of something. To break free of something, you got to go completely isolated and disconnected to come back together, right? To have the need to come back together, to have the need to link fingers again and link and touch each other again here. COVID was the great divider here, especially physically. Physically, it was just like, do not touch me. I mean, I thought it was bad in the 80s with AIDS, that this COVID fear of touching one another, of connecting with one another, it just 6 feet apart thing. It just really, really was damaging to our connections with each other here. So it's time to hug again. It's time to link arms again. It's time to touch each other again without the fear or of being, accused. Can we move on beyond this now? Can we move beyond that pettiness now? That pettiness that's keeping us stuck looking at what reality is, because there are people that do that, right? You can't let that one bad apple spoil the whole world here. It's just, you can't focus on it, because then it just moves. You're watching it spread because everyone's focused on it. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful. You're letting it go. What else in the foundation and the physical for group number 3? What else? 9 of Pentacles. God, do I love this. I love this. You're just really not caring. You're just really not caring at what is. I'm going to go read a book. I'm going to go distract myself. I'm going to go have a glass of wine and relax. Again, the broom. There's something about sweeping it out. I'm going to sweep out the worries. I'm going to sweep out the betrayals. I'm going to sweep out the house here. I'm going to clean it up here. Clean it up. That's what allows the new growth to come in. You got to weed out the garden to have the new seeds flourish here. Otherwise, the weed roots strangle them out before they even get there. So, and that does happen quite a bit. So you just got to weed it out. Just weed it out. But your first things first. Lift up your head. Stop looking at what is. Start looking at what could be. What could be. And it could be. It's a possibility. You've got to admit that. The unicorn, possibility. It didn't just emerge out of thin air. It was talked about. It was written about, right? So it's a possibility. Ooh, I saw the wheel wanted to come out. What else? What's the resistance? What's the resistance for group number 3 in the physical? What's the resistance in the physical world for group number 3? 9 of Pentacles, the offer coming in, because you can't accept that, because you're still too busy looking at that bank account dwindling down to think that this little piddly offer that somebody has is going to fix things. Not going to fix anything, but you're forgetting it's a start. It's a step in the right direction. At least it's a 4th cup instead of just staring at the same 3. It's a possibility. It's a possibility opening up, and that's what opens up your mind. That's what opens up the 3rd eye chakra. That's what pops the cork, is the possibility. It's possibility. Is it probable? So you get caught up in the probable. Is it probable? Yeah, Spirit said it is. It is probable. Any last words of advice in the physical from you, Spirit, for group number 3? Page of Cups. This is all about your creativity. This is all about your artistry and your expression of yourself here. So do not get too caught up in the details. Don't get lost in your own point of trying to tell the world of what is. Let's say you were traumatized growing up here, and you just keep repeating that out to the world because it's helping others who are traumatized, right? So you're just repeating this message of how to get out of that, but instead you're keeping yourself trapped in that trauma, in that trauma bond that you had with it long ago, because you're reliving it in the good intentions, right? Good intentions pave the way to hell. We all know where good intentions lead. And that's what you're doing to yourself. It's out of good intent. Because you're trying to make sure you can ration and make sure that money's going to last you, and make sure that you can survive without what you lost, because you lost something. And in the meantime, there's so much more trying to come in. There's so much more trying to replenish you. The star, again, is all about replenishment. But you got to let those aces in. You got to let them in without trying to protect yourself so much that you're in blockage mode. You're blocking it all because you don't want anything to leak out. You don't want anything else to be taken from you. You've had so much taken from you. But the universe is saying it's time to enter the Renaissance. It's the Renaissance time for you. You don't need that much. You don't need that much. You never did. You never did. It's like when we have everything to lose. It's just so scary. It's so scary. The millionaires, the billionaires of the world have got to be really, really fearful right now because they got everything to lose. It's like the 99% of them, we got nothing to lose. We got nothing to lose. Let's go Renaissance. Why not? Let's do a new barter system. Why not? Because we got nothing to lose. We got nothing to lose but these 3 cups that they keep convincing us or trying to convince us. If you lose these, you've lost everything. And Spirit's in the doorway saying, I got another thing. I got something else to tell you here. You've been lied to. You've been lied to. Let's bring the Renaissance back. Let's bring what's important back here. So yeah, that brings in all the riches for you. It really, really does. It's just the unicorn. It is the unicorn. You found the unicorn. And the unicorn is believing yourself and stop looking at reality and what is and starting to move into what could be. What could be? What's a possibility here? I'm going to take this opportunity. It might be small, but it opens the doors. It opens the doors for me to meet people and to network and to do something. I got to do something. This is beautiful. God, I love this reading for you. All right, group number 3, I think I will leave it here with this beautiful unicorn energy. Thank you. Thank you for letting me tap into your energy. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you think this might help someone, I hope you will share it. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you do. I try to upload a video a day, a sign a day, before work if I can. So your sign might come out every couple of weeks. So I hope you will tune in for that. So thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.